Hello everyone, let's look at the AI integration on Firefox and how Mozilla got its AI implementation with the right balance. Back in 2025, Mozilla announced its plans to evolve Firefox into an AI-powered browser as part of the broader strategy under the new CEO. The reaction was swift and largely negative. Longtime Firefox users raised concerns about privacy, load, and the company's drift from its user-first roots. The backlash felt familiar because it was the same criticism Microsoft received when it started framing Windows 11 as an agentic platform centered around AI. However, Mozilla responded differently. Rather than walking back its AI ambitions entirely, the company promised that the AI features will remain optional and that users will have a clear, centralized way to opt out. At the same time, Mozilla described this idea as an AI kill switch, and starting with version 148 for the open source web browser, that promise has been fulfilled. Now, if we go to the Firefox settings, we are now going to find a new AI controls section. In here, that's where you can manage all the AI features for the browser. You can manage each AI feature manually, or you can disable all the features using the block AI enhancement toggle switch. Now, once the off switch is enabled, the web browser will no longer display prompts, pop-ups, or reminders about related AI features. According to Mozilla, AI preferences will persist across updates, so you won't have to reconfigure the settings each time the browser updates. Mozilla will start rolling out the new AI controls and the AI capabilities for Firefox starting with version 148 and is expected to start rolling out on February 24th, 2026. At launch, the AI controls will cover features such as translation, AI generative text for PDFs, AI-assisted tab grouping, link preview, and optional AI chatbot in the sidebar. One thing to notice about the AI chatbot functionality in Firefox is that it supports multiple providers, including Anthropic, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, and Mistral, which is something you don't see on Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome for obvious reasons. Now, to access the chatbots, it's really simple. While you're in a new tab, you can click on the AI chatbot on the left pane, and from here you can choose your chatbot provider. Let's just pick Copilot in this case. And that's it. Now you have Copilot assistance on Firefox. If you want to change, you should switch to the chatbot that you like to use the most. Now, Microsoft Edge, by contrast, has leaned heavily into AI. Copilot mode began rolling out in 2025, followed by Copilot actions and journeys. At the same time, the browser is undergoing a visual refresh that makes it more closely resemble the Copilot app than Windows 11's Fluent design. Also, the Sylvan AI features in Microsoft Edge is possible, but it's not simple. Copilot and related tools are spread across multiple settings pages, including in the appearance, language, privacy, and the AI innovations page. Some elements can be hidden and others only are partially disabled, and there is now a single toggle to turn off everything. You can also check the link in the description to a video tutorial that I created to help you out get rid of all the AI for Microsoft Edge. This was indeed a missed opportunity for Microsoft. The Firefox AI kill switch does not weaken the AI strategy. It actually puts Mozilla in a much better position. The company made it clear that AI is available for those who want it and invisible for those who don't. Microsoft is trying hard to grow its browser use base beyond default installs. Offering one-click way to disable Copilot and AI features will likely earn the goodwill rather than cause adoption. Now, if you want to get a sneak peek of the AI integration in Firefox, you can download version 48 from the Nightly channel. And that's it. That was a closer look at the AI controls that Mozilla is building for Firefox. Let me know in the comments what you think about the AI integration into the web browser, and let me know if the one-click option to disable all the AI features is enough. And remember to like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.